America this morning. My next guest is also fighting that battle after defending President Trump at his impeachment trial last year. Alan Dershowitz is a legal scholar, and he is host of the Dersh Show, wildly popular program. He joins us now this morning. Great to see you, Alan. Thanks very much for joining us. I know you're talking a lot about this on your podcast. But first, let me ask you your reaction to what we just heard from Devin Nunes. Can someone bring criminal charges against big tech for trying to squelch any business of Parler?
I think that they can bring a challenge to the application of Section 230. The other thing they can do is go on alternate sites. For example, Rumble, which hosts my show, doesn't censor anything. So let's fight these monopolies as well in the marketplace of ideas and in the courts of law and in the legislative chambers. They are violating, if not the text of the First Amendment, the culture and the spirit of free speech. And we who have been fighting for free speech, in my case, since the 1960s, we have to fight back.
Yeah, well, that's the point, though, Alan. They haven't addressed Rumble yet, but Rumble may very well be next. I mean, they're taking down Parler. You just heard from John Mates, the CEO, and not only are they removing it from the app stores, but they're also canceling all the servers. So we'll be watching that. But I got to get your thoughts on this 25th Amendment or this impeachment. House Democrats have drafted articles of impeachment they will introduce on Monday. If the president doesn't resign, tell me your reaction to this. Will you defend this in court if it goes to trial?
It will not go to trial. All the Democrats can do is impeach the president in the House of Representatives. For that, all you need is a majority vote. You don't have to take evidence. There are no lawyers involved. But the case cannot come for trial in the Senate because the Senate has rules, and the rules would not allow the case to come to trial until, according to the majority leader, until 1 p.m. on January 20th, an hour after President Trump leaves office. And the Constitution specifically says the president shall be removed from office upon impeachment, etc. It doesn't say the former president. Congress has no power to impeach or try a private citizen, whether it be a private citizen named Donald Trump or named Barack Obama or anyone else. The jurisdiction is limited to a sitting president, and so there won't be a trial. But what I worry about deeply is the impact of impeachment on the First Amendment. For 100 years, the Supreme Court and other courts have struggled to develop a jurisprudence which distinguishes between advocacy and incitement. And in the leading case of Brandenburg versus Ohio, a unanimous decision, the Supreme Court basically said that what President Trump said on Wednesday, as much as I disapprove of it and many people disapprove of it on its merits, is protected by the First Amendment to the Constitution. It comes within core political speech. And to impeach a president for having exercised his First Amendment rights would be so dangerous to the Constitution. It would lie around like a loaded weapon, ready to be used by either party against the other party. And that's not what impeachment or the 25th Amendment were intended to be.
Yeah, maybe not, but that's going around. There's a lot of that going around right now. Senators on the Democrat side are demanding Senator Cruz and Senator Hawley resign. Real quick comment there, Alan. We got to jump.
That's ridiculous because they are covered by the speech and debate clause. Nothing can happen to them based on what they said on the floor of the Senate. They, too, engaged in protected speech. Let us not let an incident, a terrible incident that occurred on Wednesday, destroy the Constitution of the United States. That is my goal, to protect the Constitution from overzealous advocates who want to weaponize it in the interests of temporary political gain.
Well, I mean, this may be an antitrust issue to recognize how powerful these companies truly are, but we don't know if the Biden administration will actually move on that. Alan, thanks very much for fighting for what's right, and we will see you soon, sir. Thank you. Alan Dershowitz joining us this morning. We'll be right back. Stay with us.